Well, I'm gonna make a little video. This video is gonna be kind of like what I am thinking about doing with these live videos. I was trying to, the reason I started this channel is I was going to go live and be live, like I'm talking to you guys right now on this video, and just go live while I was scrapping metal. Give me something to do, interact with people while I'm working with my hands. But that's when I realized I had to have 50 subscribers. And so I was like, well, let me go ahead and post some videos. What's it take to get a subscriber? And I realized that was kind of tough. So anyways, sorry for the long intro, but I was gonna make a video, this video, of kind of what I'd be doing, what I plan on doing, what I planned on doing when I initially started this channel, which is just streaming to anybody who wanted to watch, a man who's trying to be an honest man, making an honest income, scrapping metal. I don't have a whole lot more metal to do, but anyways, here's my idea. So I got a pile of various metal, primarily copper, and that was clean copper and brass. Just separating it, take it to the scrapyard. So here goes nothing. This is it's a pretty cool little union joint. I assume for plumbers for copper. Separate the. Let's see, I'll separate. That is clean copper. That is clean brass. Clean brass. It's got that yellow shade to it. That's got that pretty copper color to it, pretty red. What else we got? We got a valve. All of that's number 2 copper, except for this thing on top. That is clean brass. If I can get this cap, this handle off of it, because the handle's steel, and I know that because, oh, that's actually a plastic handle, but that screw is steel. You see how it sticks to it? So if I take that handle off, cut that brass off the end of this, then we'll have ourselves a nice clean piece of number 2 copper. Pay something like $3 a pound right now. I think the price is up because of the war we're in. And then cut off this piece of brass. Put that little screw in the steel pile, plastic in the trash pile, or recycling pile if you got one. And I will engage my safety squints or safety shades. Cut this brass off. That's a Milwaukee hacksaw. Wonder how they did that. Someone got some dirt in there. All right, clean brass. Clean copper. I'm sorry, clean number 2 copper. Here's another thing that I really love scrapping. These things right here. This is an old PRV. I think it's old. The reason I think it's old is because this top part on most of your newer ones, like here's a newer one here. If I can get it out, they have these. They have the plastic. See that? That's plastic. And that's trash, recycling. Not worth nothing. Where this one, that is actually a brass cap on your pressure reducing valve. And yeah, that's awesome. I love that. I love that. For me, it's more brass. Pays more. More to recycle, less to the landfill. So I'm taking the little steel screw, steel bolt out of the top of it. That'll go in my steel pile of screws and such. There she goes. And see if I can get that off. Dripping water everywhere. Grab this gauge off of here. That's pretty cool. I don't see that on many of them either. Actually show you what your pressure is. Steel pile. Hey. You see, and like these moments where I'm just adjusting tools and that sort of thing, I figured it would be, I could glance over, see what people got to say, see if people got questions, see if people got prayer requests, I don't know. Something I've enjoyed just these last couple of few days of scrapping. It's just beautiful. Look, I'm gonna show you guys. It's a beautiful August day here in Georgia. The day that the Lord has made. Clean brass. And then these can sometimes be a real pain. But to get that little bit of steel out of there, sometimes it's not too bad. It depends which way they're in there. Sometimes they're actually, you got to get that screw off of it or that bolt head. Other times they just kind of pop out. Not sure which one this is. We finna see. Yeah, I think that one might need to come off. Oh, a little crescent wrench. Put it on that head. Hold the side of it. Seems to be coming out pretty easy. Sometimes these things are a real pain in the tuchus. That one seems like it's coming out all right, but can't tell. It feels like it's kind of spinning. I'm going to try this. See if this one just pops out again. I was trying to make this video 10 minutes and I see we're already at 10:21. 10 and a half minutes. So see if I can get this out and we'll call it a day. Or we won't call it a day, but we'll call it a video. Yeah, see now what I'm doing is I'm using those pliers right there, those open crescent wrench pliers to hold down that little steel washer in there. And now this little bolt is actually coming out of something. So earlier when I thought it was so easy, it's because it was just spinning in there. I had to hold that washer. So now here comes out. That little nut comes out, that screw comes out, that bolt comes out, third time's a charm. Now, the rest of that comes out. So, a little piece of rubber, trash or recycling. That is steel. See, steel. Steel pile, trash pile. And the rest of that should be look at that. That one was made in USA. I know it's backwards. So that is a clean piece of brass. Anyways, thanks. If y'all haven't, like, subscribe. See ya.